Hey guys, G1X here, and today we're taking a look at Catwoman from Batman the Animated Series made by DC Collectibles. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this out here at the very beginning. This is the third time I've owned this mold. Because the first two broke, the second one actually only came with 3 hands in the tray, so it only came with 5 total instead of the 6. And the first one broke at the neck joint. It broke completely in half just by me trying to rotate the head. Second one, it was tight here at the elbow, and I was like, okay, what's supposed to move? You know, it actually was supposed to move like 360, but just kind of moving it to put it in a pose, broke completely off on the second one, and this is my third one. And I've kind of messed with it a little bit. Now, I have been more cautious with this particular figure than I have any other figure in my collection ever. There's even some joints, like I believe it's right elbow joint. It only moves a little bit. You know what? I'm not going to force it. I don't want to break it on camera here, and I don't want to break it ever. Another tip that I will give you if you're going to open this thing out of package, I mean, it looks really good in package as well. So if you're one of those collectors that, you know, I don't mind keeping it in package. I really want this because it is a beautiful design, and this is definitely the animated Catwoman. So I love it, and I definitely wanted this. I didn't care if I had to keep on buying more and more, but luckily, you know, the third one, you know, hasn't broke on me yet. I would keep it away from the edge of your shelf. You definitely don't want this thing taking a 4-5 foot, I wouldn't even say a 6-inch fall, because it would probably break on you. Now, as far as accessories that it comes with, you can see the 2 sets of hands. I'm not even opening this. I'm leaving the tape on it because I just don't want to mess with it. But it has 2 completely open hands, or like, I guess, like she would be clawing at you. The other ones are kind of, yeah, claw hands, and the other ones are open hands. These hands are so she can grip her whip. It's not as tight as you would actually like it to be. You can see that it'll almost slip out there. Also comes with this diamond necklace. I'm guessing that's what that is. And then it also comes with Isis the cat, which that's the best part about it, in my opinion. I like the whip, I like the stand, and I like Isis. You don't even need the other hands unless you want to do a crazy pose, but because of the joints, you probably can't. But let's go ahead and move this stuff off to the side, and we'll take a look at just her. And I'm going to go over the joints as well, but that sculpt is pretty dead on. You can see that there's some nice paint here. I like that you get some of these other little things, like, you know, Isis there. Just because of the fact that she doesn't have a whole lot of colors to her, but neither does Batman, you know. So they're all pretty simple. You can see the gold right there for the belt. Just looks really nice. And again, with the stand, you can adjust it however you want. You can go up and down, you can go back and forth. So we'll move her to the side right here for a moment. We'll take a look at a couple of comparisons. There is Star Wars 6-inch Blackline Series Luke Skywalker. Even though she's on a stand, you can definitely tell that he's shorter than her. And this is also one of the shorter figures in the Star Wars line, so gives you an idea. Here she is with her boy right here. So you can see those. You can see Batman, even with his little ears, it makes him a little bit taller, or the little, you know, points ears. But nice size scale there. I really do dig it. And now on to the fun part. As far as articulation, Isis, come here, little kitty. Okay, the head does rotate, so if you wanted to put it on either shoulder, you could do that. So you can see that that does rotate. The tail, looks like that. You know what? I'm going to leave it alone. The legs go back and forth, as you can see there. This one back and forth, and these two go. Well, they're individually as well. So I thought this was one piece. So even this little girl is pretty articulated, which is nice. You can see that there's some nice paint on the necklace. And onto the figure. Oh yeah, the little whip. It's nice. And you twist it however you want. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is try to cover the articulation. But I'll mainly want to show you this so that you can see how careful you're going to have to be with this figure if you want to mess with it. The head, like I said, I've already broken one. This one seems to be fine. But you can see that you can rotate there. You can look up. and down. Again, there's a joint connecting this part of the neck into the head. It's not just a ball joint on the tip here that you would just plug this on and, you know, it's just gray. So it's actually, there's like a little, I don't know, just a little joint with like 2 ball joints at the end of it. It's kind of weird. As far as the shoulder goes, the shoulder, I don't have any problems with the shoulders. They're fine. Listen to that. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna stop there. Yeah, we're gonna come back down. So you know, we're already having a scare, and we're just, you know, to the second joint. And that one, and this one really doesn't even want to move at all. That's as far as it'll go up without feeling like I'm gonna have to like break past something, like this wall of tightness. As far as this elbow, like I said, this elbow is extremely tight, so I'm just going to show a little bit. Yeah, this is about as much as I've been able to loose it up. It does go back and forth fine. And the hands, they rotate, and they also go back and forth, which is nice. That's about all I'm going to do with the hands. Same thing with this elbow. This one moves a little bit better, as you can see. Still, you can hear it. It's sad that you have to deal with this. Nothing in the waist, you know, for a adult collectible. You can see that you can go out that far on the leg. The other one seems to be fine too. You know, DC Collectibles, this is unacceptable. You know, to have to deal with this stuff, and the fact that this isn't something that you can go pick up at your local, you know, Walmart or something like that, and then you have a problem with it, you just go exchange it. No, you have to order these things at e-tailers or get them at a comic book store, which most of them aren't going to do exchanges. So if one breaks on you, then you're just kind of SOL, and you have to go buy another one. As far as the feet go, this can go back and forth. You can see that. And this one doesn't really rotate, but then this one's like extremely loose. So it can go back and forth that way. So, yeah, that's my review on this. You know, if you don't have to have it, I wouldn't get it. You know, there's too many risk factors there. Like I said, you know, this isn't something that you can just pick up at regular retail. This thing is plagued with problems. You can see that I can barely move any of the joints. So the only way that I can see even buying this is if you don't mind her kind of standing like this, or maybe in that like just simple pose that you saw at the very beginning of the video, or just kept in package. I wouldn't buy it just because I think you're kind of wasting your money. You know, just my opinion. I like to give you guys honesty whenever I do reviews. If I didn't, then what's the point of doing a review? But that's all I had to say, guys. You know, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Happy New Year, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.